How did it begin?
What the fuck?
How did it begin?
I had like 6 alarms set for this morning,
and you
right?
slept through all of them.
Right?
Those are bitch numbers. I had 33 alarms.
Let's shut up before I make you shut up.
We probably spent like 20 minutes total just trying to figure out who's getting in whose car.
Yo, pick the team!
Shut up.
Who's driving?
With the van.
Eventually, we all got in the car.
Can we beat the bear, please?
We just said we're meeting at the 76 gas station in Bodega Bay.
Where are we going? Can we get like an address?
No. We left without telling Luke where we were going.
Sludshot Jeffers in one column. Oh, dude, I love the ocean, bro! Oh, we're fucking high, bro! I'm about to overtake the smart car. Bro! Look, that Mr. Cat movie! Oh, you ain't no fuck! Oh, I can't get this goddamn shit off, Devin. Help me the fuck out! Oh, my goodness! Holy fuck, Herb! Oh, shit! Holy fuck!
And then we showed up at the gas station.
Get the fuck out!
We messaged Luke in his car, and they said they weren't going to be there for another hour.
No. Because your car's bitch, bro. Your driver's a bitch.
You're not giving an address.
In the meantime,
We spent an hour and a half walking around Bodega Bay waiting for Luke in his car. Apparently the guy in the gas station had seen us meandering around.
so we go into the gas station. Jevin buys us candy, and while he's buying us candy, Jevin goes to the cashier's like, "Yo, what's up, man? My job, we're loyal customers and shit." And he's like, "Yo, you looking for some shit to do?" And we're like, "Fuck yeah!" So he goes to his map and he's like, "You ever been to the head? You ever seen the head?" So he shows us to go to the edge of the bay where there's big cliffs where you can instantly fall and, you know, die.
Yeah,
so
of course.
we plug walk out of the gas station.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yo, have you been out to the head yet?" And we're like, "Bro, you know, Jevin's got good head, but let's be real." Look at the slow ass bitch.
Oh, fucking slow ass.
We didn't even explain where it was. I think you just pointed across the bay. You're like, "We're going there."
Yeah, we're going fucking.
And then while Luke and his car were waiting for Joseph to get out of the bathroom, we just left without explaining anything.
We were driving down the street, going 60 and a 30, listening to Down on the Corner, chanting "Jump."
Hey!
Yeah, then we showed up.
It was really nice.
So we got down the cliff. It was a nice little beach, very quaint. We walked around, took a nice look around. Armand tried to climb the hill, but ultimately,
I don't know where else to put my
no.
everything else is at.
No, get
And then I come up with a great idea. I see rocks on the other side of the beach, and I say, "Let's climb those." Me and Connor led the way. We were like Russians climbing up those rocks. And we got up to the top of the mountain, and we were just kind of looking out at everything. And Connor sees down below, there's like a bunch more rocks, and he sees tide pools.
and we climbed our way through Mordor to get there.
I think it's also important to mention that me and Connor were so far ahead, nobody knew which way we went. So instead of going down the way me and Connor went, the rest of them all went up all the way to the top, and like there was no way to get down from there. So they all slid ass first on like these rocks.
Jevin, you're doing good.
Eventually all of us made it down to the tide pools, and we were checking it out. We saw like anemones, and we were poking them and tickling them, and they would try to kill us. And then we found a bunch of hermit crabs, and we were catching them.
Pretty cool, Connor.
The tide started coming in, and Luke, being the lifeguard, he said, "You should probably get out of here." But we were all like, "I don't see a problem." And the waves kept crashing into us. Jason got soaked.
Yeah.
And Luke got really angry.
You piece of utter garbage! I swear to God!
Armand, we had no idea where he went. He just kind of disappeared. We looked up, and we just see Armand standing at the very top of the mountain.
Like a dumb fuck.
We didn't see Armand for another 2 hours.
Side note, there were two drivers, Armand and Luke. Going to remember that for later.
Eventually, we got bored at that tide pool. We wanted to go find more. So we see there's another rock that has a ton of tide pools. There was one way to get over there, and it was on the very edge of a cliff. So we had to hug a rock and shimmy our way across.
It's like Indiana Jones type shit.
Yeah,
Jevin wanted nothing to do with this.
It's okay, Jevin. Don't do anything you're not comfortable doing.
Well, I wasn't comfortable coming here in the first place.
So Jevin was like, I'm not doing it. He stayed there, and then we just left him. And we were just kind of hiking around and jumping over some rocks and climbing around. And we come across another cliff that's even worse than the first one.
First, you don't have to do it. If you're not comfortable, don't do it.
Joseph and Herb both decided that they weren't going to do it.
I made past the first one. Then I slipped. I grabbed on a rock and I cut my hand open.
Are you bleeding? Joseph, how do you cut yourself?
That's right.
Oh yeah, Joseph did cut his hand
Joseph
open.
had a serious laceration.
Herb and Joseph both turned back. They said, no, this is too sketchy. They go back to Jevin. Armand is gone. Joseph and Herb are gone. And Jevin is gone. So now it's just Connor, Luke, shut up, Jevin. Now it's just Connor, Luke, Ricardo, me. Is that it? Was anyone else there? Oh, Jason was there too.
Fine.
Out there, we were just looking for more tide pools, and we found like this peninsula, and the tide started to come in again, and the waves were crashing like right against us. And Luke said, we got to get the fuck out of here. And as we're walking back, the waves are crashing into us. Connor almost got knocked off the rock.
Oh shit.
You should have been there, Jevin.
No, I'm
You
good.
could have died.
No, I'm good.
We found like caves too.
It's too slippery.
Water slide, water slide.
We ended up going back, and again we had to climb across the cliffs.
Take it good and easy, Lucas.
And we made it back to Jevin. Jevin was safe, yet Jevin was still pissed off that we made
Emotionally
him do this.
scarred.
I don't know why Jevin hangs out with us. So,
Yes, we were going back, and Jevin couldn't figure out what the fuck he was doing, and that's when he learned that he did everything in the past an hour completely fucking wrong. Right, Jevin?
No, I think I did it right. You all did it
Remember
wrong.
we showed you the right way to fucking go?
I mean-
which wasn't, straight the fuck down. We went back up.
Whoa!
Jevin complained the whole time.
You good, Jevin?
No. Luke said his feet hurt, so they were complaining.
It's great.
And then we get back to the cars, and we're ready to piss off to the next location.
No, we were
two
waiting for
drivers.
We had to wait for Armand.
Yeah, two drivers.
two
Luke
drivers.
and Armand.
Look, Armand. Oh, where's
Armand's still fucked off to nowhere. So we fucking sat there for like 40 minutes waiting for him. We had to wait forever.
yeah.
And meanwhile, we're all looking out over the nice scenic views and kind of enjoying it. And then we finally see Armand. And his bitch ass is plug running down the hill as fast as possible.
I don't think I got footage of that because he was so small on that mount.
People
Yeah, and then he
fucking
shows
his
up
car.
to the car, and we had drawn penises all over the hood of his car. After that, we went to the Bodega dunes. We rolled down the hills.
Disorientated.
We almost died rolling. Like we could have dislocated our necks. And then we started a fight club.
Sweep the leg! Sweep the... And that was Halloween.
Yeah, that was Halloween.